guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm going to show you guys how to install a steering wheel on the EVO. So 2008 to 2015 EVO 10. If you have an EVO 10, this is how you do it. It's really simple. So I have an OEM one that is just beat to living daylights. I mean, it is bad. It is all falling apart. I'll probably, if anyone wants it, I'll just give it away. And then I purchased another OEM one that's in pretty good condition. I would say I list this as good condition. It's in good condition. There are a few scuffs like right there, and then you can see like the wheel was just laid down on something right there. But overall, it's pretty good. I do not have the carbon fiber center overlay, which I wish I would have bought, but I didn't get around to it. So I'm just gonna show you guys how to remove the OEM one and buzz it off and then install a new one so that we have a better setup of before and after. Really, really simple. Okay, first things first, come in the back here. I did put an LED, which is nice, it's light in here. You're gonna come back to this little cover right here, which this isn't even bolted in, to be honest with mine. But this is where your battery is gonna be, and there's gonna be a positive cable right here. I got an interstate battery, yay. If you want a battery or battery recommendation, do the Optima battery. They are by far the best. We're gonna do a 10mm lefty-loosey on there, and so the battery's disconnected. Okay, now that the battery's disconnected, I would encourage you to leave it disconnected for a little bit. This car is so dirty. I think there's either going to be some Allen keys that hold this in. I think that's what these are right here. Let's look. I gotta get a little light and look in there. Okay, here's the airbag. This is the socket you'll need. It is a T30. So T30, it's a 6-point little key. I already had this, don't know why, but I already had one. You can also use an Allen, probably the Allen. This is a socket. I think this was like $2 from Husky. Husky, I think, is like a Home Depot or a Lowe's brand. It's on the side right here. So you just turn these, really simple, right there, lefty-loosey. Then on the other side, lefty-loosey. And then once you have, I'm gonna get a light for you guys. Once you have that, you can see in there. Okay, and so right there on the left-hand side, you can see, and then on the other one, you can see right there. Right there, you guys see that? That's where the airbags sit with those, the screws that go, bolts that go on the side. Once that's out, down below, there is going to be an airbag clip, and you can remove that. And then all you guys can see is there's probably a 17mm, I think is what it is, and that's the only thing that's holding it in right there. And then there's gonna be some clips for the cruise control, which this car does have work and does work, and then the all-wheel drive system. These are my favorite kind of clips. You just pull it down like this, and it'll release it. See that? I love that design. It's so cool. It's a pull and it releases. The airbag then comes out. Airbag's pretty heavy. I will clean this. This is a nice airbag. I don't know how much these are, but if you want it, you need one. I'm pretty sure. I think I don't know how much they cost. They might be interchangeable. Look over here. I think this is a 17mm. And yeah, it is. And so we're gonna use my impact and just do a lefty-loosey. Now, they do say that you need to have the steering wheel perfectly straight before you do it all the way lefty-loosey. So we'll have it, I should probably look at the wheels to make sure it's straight so that when I put it back on, the vehicle is aligned. You can also make a little mark on the nut too to have it aligned, but if you just pull it off like this and put it back on, it always works, and because I have removed a million wheels. But one of the things that you should look at is when you do remove it, you will want your wheels to be straight. You don't want them to be one click over or one click over. So the wheels are straight. So let's just use that impact real quick. That's the one nut that'll hold it on. These are really pretty simple jobs. You can understand that, again, there's just an airbag that's covering the vehicle or the bolt, and then literally just a bolt is the only thing that's there. So real quick here, obviously I've removed the 17mm nut. It just came out. You're probably gonna want an impact. You can do it with a wrench. You should be able to strong enough. They're stuck. If it's the OEM one, they're stuck. And so I already did it loose, but what you do is just go left, right, like this. See how that, and then it kind of vibrated, and then it'll come out. So again, I went left, right, but you'll get here and be like, oh no, the steering wheel's stuck and you can't yank it off. Just use your manpower. This is gonna take manpower, sorry, I don't care if you're a girl or not. Left, right, and then it'll come out, just like that. And then there will be is that in here? Let me look and make sure. There's gonna be a click in here, and it might be that one right there. I think that's the one that we need to do. And what that is gonna be the all-wheel drive system. So I think I need to release that one as well. It faded, which I could have just covered up right here with some carbon fiber. This is faded. This is cracked because it's just plastic. I've seen that, my other one was like that. And then these are faded. Obviously this big chunk is gone of leather. Someone could take this, cut the leather off, and then rewrap it totally. So I'll do something with that. Here's the new reused one. I mean, this is in way better condition. Not perfect, but overall looks a lot better. Definitely needs the carbon fiber, which I'll do another video for that. This isn't faded or broken, and then these are in good condition. This is $100 secondhand. So check out Facebook Marketplace for this kind of stuff. Pretty good. Here, one of the things is I did say this is going to be the clip for the cruise control, and then also the AWC control, all-wheel drive control. AYC, whatever you want to call it. That being said, I think that this little thing was for the audio, which this steering wheel doesn't have the audio, so you can change the radio. So it's actually a dead, I think that's a dead wire, to be honest. I don't know why that's in there. Because the other one was plugged into the same thing in the back there and it's not used. This is the only one. So I'm assuming that this has all those controls in it. There's quite a few pins into that. I think there's 4 pins. I'm actually not sure on those, so that's fascinating that that's like that. I do know that that one did work like that. So what we're gonna do now is go back on over. I am gonna clean, and I recommend you doing it too. I am gonna clean where the stalk is behind here, so it's nice. This is your airbag light, so make sure that is aligned, or your clock spring is what they call that. Make sure that that's aligned. Yeah, so that's obviously gonna go there. This will go into the airbag, and then there was a ground as well. So, oh, the ground was for the airbag. So let's go ahead and clean this, and then reverse the steps, and we'll have a new nice wheel. This is one of those projects that you can do, meaning that you don't have to be that intelligent or a mechanic to do that if you need to replace your wheel. Or maybe you want to do a carbon wrapped wheel and you want to take it off, or whatever. Or maybe you just want to do a smaller wheel. A couple things. If you're wanting to use the cruise control, you need to re-plug in that lower wire. It's the gray one, and it goes into, it's right there, that gray one. It'll snap underneath, you'll forget, but it'll snap underneath the clock spring. Then you're gonna come back up here and you're gonna use your impact to impact the 19. Then you're gonna have a ground wire right here and the airbag. And they do come up underneath, right there. They come up underneath. And so what we'll do is we'll connect the back of the airbag right there with the ground and the airbag wire, and then we'll just put it back in and then retighten the screws on the side. Okay, just like that. Easy how to, way better looking steering wheel. So very simple, like a 2-star difficulty, not the worst in the world. Definitely recommend doing it if yours is worn out. Look on Facebook Marketplace. Some of these wheels are pretty expensive. I know my EVO 9 wheel was pretty expensive. Those were Momo steering wheels. This is just a Mitsubishi part. But yeah, overall it looks way better. So super easy, super simple. The EVO's come really far, to be honest. The interior looks pretty good. I'm not a big fan of that AMS shift knob. We'll probably get rid of that. The chrome on the carbon fiber, that's okay. Giant TV on this one, the big old, it's just a tablet. And then I have the OEM cloth seats. Definitely would be interested in upgrading to some Recaros, but, well, I mean, I have Recaros, but upgrading to the all leather. But overall, this is looking pretty good, much better. I did drive the car, it does drive. You guys saw that in the last video with the new intercooler. Pretty much the only thing I have left now is to do the rear hatch struts and then take it down to English to see what I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna do a 5-speed rebuild or not. But yeah, really far. I've come a very long way with this car. Anyways, I hope that you guys found this helpful. Make sure to like, subscribe, swingbymishra.com. EVO 10, yeah, we came a long way. I think the transmission's, the 5-speed, the 3rd gear is pretty garbage. I drove it and there's no fixing it. It just needs to be rebuilt. But it is able, I think, to do a donut. So we might be able to do a donut in it. And that was one of my goals, is to be able to do a donut in the snow. But yeah, and I think I'll get an alignment. So we'll see what I'm gonna do. It just has a lot of issues with it. I might even sell the car. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. But overall, it has a ton of power. So really happy with the car for what it is. Again, I do want to do the wheels black. I think that'd be a nice upgrade too. And then a lower intercooler. There's just lots of stuff. It's hard for me not to mod these cars. But yeah, I'm happy with the progress. Let me go ahead and throw those hatchbacks on that thing, so I'll explain that in the next video. Like, subscribe, swingbymitch.com. Hope you guys are enjoying the channel. It is winter time where I live, so not as too much crazy, but I did find a 2ZZ MR2 that I kind of want to go buy. I don't know if I'll do it. Like, subscribe, swingbymitch.com. See you guys next video.